can see Just Flex TV. You know, so them are watching on 4K and not 3D. You know it good, you know. Girl, I watch you like cinema.
Yes, so blessings, my people. Blessings to each and every one. This is a Chicken Coffee Gear Jamaica Roundup News, November 18, 2022. Hope everybody been blessed here, blessed as usual. First time over, Just Flex, press the notification bell, subscribe button. You know, trust me, so you never miss another update. So peeps, so not ever go hold back. This is Odian Green, otherwise called Bodie or Crazy Jim. He was stabbed to death earlier yesterday in D-side Chilani by another guy. Crazy Jim is a well-known selector and he's a very down-to-earth person that is loved by many. Rest well, my brother. My people, yes, so Crazy Jim, well-known selector, yes, in a local dispute with the next guy yesterday when the guy used a knife to inflict stab wounds, you know, to this selector guy, Crazy Jim. Yes, but I hear my peeps, condolences goes out to this man, family, friends and loved ones. First thing first, you say it and trust me, we lack understanding. We don't have that no more. The least good thing we pray for kill. If a man have a knife, he might go use it. If a man have a gun, he might go use it. Him not say, yeah, you hear me? Me can kill you, but make a reason it out. No. You know, so me as a youth growing up now, me say a far difference now in these times where you not take nothing then for a man kill you. You know, and it not for go so. It not for go so at all. So me not really like to hear some local news and me know say man could have just easy well talk over and instead a life. You know what I say? So we just going to move on now to where a security guard robbed senior citizen. A security guard who assisted a senior citizen using an automated teller machine pleaded guilty to stealing almost 200,000 Jamaican dollars from her account. Right, my people? So this is a security guard, you know, work at, you know what I say, at a bank, you know, but you don't know you have a couple ATM machine there. So it's like a citizen, you know, would ask him, say, yo, give me a look assistant. Well, trust me, man never know. The man just find a way how to go in an account, you know, and take almost 200,000 Jamaican dollars. That's serious. That's serious. Come like you can't even go ask a security guard at an ATM outlet, you know, for look for assistance because they might go try go in your account. That just look away, your side. So move on to where children from several schools in Savannah, Lamar, Westmoreland are now participating in a march and rally seeking to bring awareness to the increasing levels of violence being committed against minors. The march is organized by the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA. It is taking place along Great George Street with stakeholders encouraging pedestrians and motorists to stop the silence and end the violence as it relates to the abuse of the nation's children. Right, my people did an update a couple of days ago saying that, you know, today Friday would there be a march for child abuse, in which it did. You know, it happened. You know, it happened today, earlier today, you saw it. Trust me, man, them need to do better. Just leave the children them alone. So now we move on now to where journalists charge following gun seizure. When you hear what I go and repeat, journalist charge following gun seizure. This serious. So charge is 24-year-old Nakeem Campbell of a Jablin Spanish Town address in the parish. Reports from the Spanish Town police are that about 1:30 p.m. Campbell was seen driving a Toyota Wish motor car when he was signaled to stop. A search of the vehicle was conducted and the firearm with a magazine affixed was found in a black knapsack. Campbell was subsequently arrested and charged. Right, so this is a journalist from Jablin in Spanish Town, you know. Yes, driving him Toyota Wish when police say, yo, stop. You know, and trust me, yes, him stop, search carry out, gun in a knapsack. Move on to where living hell. So a murder convict who has been in prison for at least the past 2 years is reportedly still issuing orders for people to flee their homes in the Red Hills Road, Kasha Park area of St. Andrew, leaving many residents questioning why he is being allowed to continue his reign of terror. Right, my people? Yes, so this is a man behind prison. Yes, sending out orders, you know, to the Red Hills Road, Kasha Park area. Yes, to citizens, you know, who believe in their homes. You know, trust me, just serious. So peeps, His latest victim told the news team that she and her immediate family were forced to live in a hotel for a month after refusing to pay extortion money to men who report to the convict who is known to be a Don. So if you don't do what he asks, even though he is in prison, you can be killed. That prompted me to leave. I had to pick up my kids in the middle of the night and go check into a hotel. And I lived there for 1 month. It cost me 10,800 Jamaican dollars per night to stay there, and that never included food, she told the news team last Wednesday. I waited until nights to go out and buy food for the children. Life is very much different from now it was before. Every night before me go to bed, me ask God to protect us from him and his cronies, and me ask God to provide for me and my kids. It is a good thing, you know. Jan Mustar. I had to pull my kids out of school. All of what I bought for them to go to school went down the drain. I couldn't send them back to the same school because the whole community knows their schools. Him send him cronies to inquire about the kids, she said. According to her, numerous people have fled the community in fear of their lives. She pointed out that one woman in particular had to flee because thugs linked to the incarcerated Don claimed she was selfish and did not want to pay extortion. Eventually, they firebombed her house. Right, my people, here we are going. Yes, I done from up Red Hills Road, Cassia Park side. Yes, him there behind bars, but it's like him a call the shots. So anybody when I work with the system, I have to leave. Your side. So him take over enough people house because he want to rent them out so he can make a money. He has his family members and some little pitney who he calls on the phone and send them around to people he wants to talk to. If you don't take the phone, you are under watch. If you take the phone, he gives his orders. The woman shared that even her children have to be looking over their shoulders. A serious thing this are going, you know. A serious thing and go on. You see it? So this female have fled, live in a hotel where she have to pay $10,800 a night just because a man with they behind prison. It's serious. My children are big enough to understand the situation and it worries them. They cannot live a normal life. They have to live secluded. They cannot go out to run up and down. If we go on the road and see a bike, we start to panic. I am not used to that. How the prison authorities allow him to have that big edge. It would seem like he's above the law because no matter how people are against it, him always get back a phone and have people out on the road and do things for him. A pure little pitney go out and watch people for them, she told the news team. Another woman who had to flee the community 2 years ago due to fear of his same Dan said her life has been a living hell. She lamented that after working hard to build a house, she cannot understand how one man can decide from inside prison that he wants to rent it out to maintain himself. People know you are going on some serious thing are going on, you know. Serious thing are going right here, you know. So the military forces need to step down, come step in right now. You see it? January around a Cassia Park side, around the serious. So fisherman killed 20 other people injured in Senton crash. So a fisherman is dead, 20 other persons injured following a vehicular crash along the Lawlands main road in Senton Friday morning. It's understood that the fisherman Alwyn Smith, also called Big League of Steertown Senton, was returning from sea when he accident, happened about 7:30 a.m. Right, so this man was on his way from sea when the accident happened, about 7:30 a.m. this morning. It's like, my people, trust me. So this man identified as Wayne, look at your screen. Yes, this is Wayne, the fisherman. And condolences goes out to family, friends and loved ones. Trust me, this is not a good look. Christmas coming, want the people them just take them time, drive careful on the street, please, because in these times they say come like the streets want blood. Anytime come on to Christmas time, me and say the streets want blood. And also this is Prince Wa, yes, another injured person in the accident, right? So prayers up for Prince Wa, yes, hope he pulled through. So prayers up for this young man, Prince Wa, trust me, serious. So I move on to St. Catherine South crime stats. Murder 106, shooting incident 93, shooting injuries 87, robberies 70, break-ins 77. Right, my people, this is the stats for St. Catherine South. Yes, and trust me, Murder there 106. Round this are gone. Round there gone. You know, so trust me, that's why I see why, you know, the military forces have to go out there hard, because they realize, you know, sir, Jamaica gone. You see it, and then we move on to St. Catherine North crime stats, right? So murder 130, shooting incident 81, shooting injury 75, rape 41, robberies 56, break-ins 40. Total serious crimes 348. Right, my people, trust me. And peeps, you don't know the whole measurement. Hope everybody just stay safe, take care, you know, and trust no one. You see it, and I hope you understand, you know, the all of the updates that I just read for you guys. You see it? Yes. I hope you guys can get the understanding and know what going on. So peeps, you don't know me now, go do no more long talking, you know. Just share no comment in the section below as usual. Peace, we out, east, west, north, and the south.
And them for no side, Ahmeds, representing for Just Blacks. Just Blacks tell them say prayer works. When the heathens are trying for you, once you die you hurt, the most I alert. If I'm them alone, them alone. Yeah man, Just Blacks, you don't know your success getting them upset, you know what I mean?